morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today is the day that we've had on our minds for most of this week. Today is going to set in some big changes for the weekend. Right now, temperatures in a couple of spots are below or just at the freezing point. Cut Bank is at 32 degrees right now, Havre at 35. A little bit further south, things haven't cooled down quite as much, but it has been a dramatic change since yesterday morning, a 20-degree difference in a couple of spots here. So it is a little chillier than yesterday, or a lot chillier. This afternoon, we are going to get above the freezing point, so we won't be seeing snowfall until later on tonight. However, it's not going to be a warm day out there by any stretch of the imagination. It's going to be kind of a gloomy and rainy day. 51 for the high today in Helena, 46 in Great Falls. And we do have a couple of watches and warnings on the map here. For Helena and Great Falls, we are going to be under a winter storm watch. The time frame for this is tonight through Sunday because of the winter weather that's coming our way. Now, depending on where you are, the snowfall totals will be much different. For example, Great Falls is going to get much more snowfall than areas in Marr County and Broadwater County just east of Helena. We'll be looking at that map in just a couple minutes. Also, there is a winter storm warning for the Rocky Mountain front. This area is going to get the highest amount of snowfall, and additionally, it's going to hit that area the fastest or the earliest. Now, right now, there are a couple of spots getting some high elevation snow, but in the Helena Valley and around Great Falls, it's been just rainfall at the moment. Of course, temperatures aren't below freezing at the moment, but they will be in the coming days. Now, for the rest of today, the daytime precipitation is going to be rainfall. It is going to be a gloomy and drizzly day for today. The afternoon is when things are really going to start to pick back up, and then overnight tonight is when that rain will switch to snow. So it is going to be a snowy start to Saturday. If you wake up super early, you might not see any snowfall, or you might see the snow begin to fall, but if you sleep in tomorrow morning, you're probably going to be waking up to snow on the ground almost everywhere in north central Montana. By Saturday evening, you can see how widespread that snow is. As temperatures drop and that moisture moves in, we're going to have lots of snowfall across the state. Now, the actual snowfall might be light, but it's just going to last for so long, and that's why the accumulation is going to be so high, especially on the Rocky Mountain front. You'll notice that's the area where it hits first, so the longer it sits over that area, the heavier the snowfall totals will be. And we still have a chance of snow hanging on through the middle of next week as well. Now, in terms of accumulation, I mentioned how depending on where you are, you could be getting much different amounts of snowfall, like the Rocky Mountain front, way more than Lewistown, for example. But almost everywhere in our viewing area is going to get at least a little bit of snow. So you definitely want to be prepared for all of this weather that's coming our way this weekend. Now, there is a chance that we'll see some of that hanging on for the beginning of next week, although it will be much lighter and temperatures will start to warm back up into the above freezing territory. So hopefully we'll get some more fall days back after this snowfall moves through, but it is going to be a very chilly start to next week. I would recommend, if you haven't gotten the snow boots out, it's probably a good time to do that. I was actually a couple minutes late today because I had to dig mine out. I had no idea where they were, but I was not about to go outside without snow boots and ready to go, because I hate being cold and I don't like being unprepared for the weather. You definitely want to be ready for this because the snowstorm is no joke.
Yeah, no joke. Smart to get those boots out. Come to my place and now find wherever mine are, because I don't know.
I wish I could help you with that.
All right, thanks, Katie.